ओके, अब ऑडियो आ रही होगी ठीक से, एक बार चेक करके प्लीज कंफर्म करिए, मुझे बताइएगा जल्दी से सारे लोग। अगर ऑडियो आ रही है तो एक बार जल्दी से बता दीजिए। हम लोग जो काम कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे वो कर रहे हैं बेसिकली किसके लिए? केवीएस के जो प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस हैं उनकी हम काम कर रहे हैं। और ये प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन किस सब्जेक्ट के हैं? पेडागॉजी के हैं, है ना? कब के हैं ये पीवाईक्यूज? तो आपको ध्यान रखना है, ये है 2023 में जो एग्जाम हुआ है लास्ट ईयर, उसके पीवाईक्यूज हैं, है ना? इसका गोल ये है कि जो अपकमिंग एग्जाम्स हैं उसको हम टारगेट कर सकें। एंड वी हैव स्टार्टेड न्यू बैच इन इंग्लिश मीडियम स्पेशली राइट नाउ फॉर KVS, PRT, TGT and PGT exams. For PRT it's a full course, for TGT and PGT it is for the essential part, that is common part, right? And you can join the batches on CGS coaching app. तो थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन में ही मैं बता देता हूँ आपको क्या करना है। CGS कोचिंग ऐप डाउनलोड करना है। अगर आप आईफोन यूज कर रहे हो तो आपको cgscoaching.in cgscoaching.in पे जाना है और यहाँ पे रजिस्टर करना है। दोनों में से कोई भी ऑप्शन आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो। और यहाँ से आपको केवीएस वाले सेक्शन में जाके, जब इसमें जाओगे तो आपको एक केवीएस का सेक्शन मिलेगा। केवीएस के सेक्शन में आपको बैचेज मिल जाएंगे नए लाइव वाले। अगर आप रिकॉर्डेड बैचेज चाहते हो तो रिकॉर्डेड बैचेज सिर्फ और सिर्फ 1000 में अवेलेबल हैं। 2000 फीस दिख रही है। CGS 50 कूपन कोड अप्लाई करके आप उसको 1000 में रिकॉर्डेड बैचेज भी ले सकते हो विद द सेम वैलिडिटी, दैट इज 1 ईयर। अगर आप लाइव इंटरेक्शन के साथ पढ़ना चाह रहे हो, you can go live on CGS coaching app, register on that app after downloading it and get the course, buy now the course. Or you can also log in on Windows or iPhone with the URL www.cgscoaching.in, right? So we have just started this batch. 2-3 classes have been conducted only, so you can join as soon as possible. Why? Because last year you have seen that the vacancy came and exam was conducted within a month, so there was no proper time to prepare for the paper, and the syllabus was also changed. Now the pedagogy, which we are calling it pedagogy, this is known in the syllabus given by KVS as the subject uh, perspective on education and leadership. It is known as perspective on education and leadership. So we are doing the questions of that. Now focus on the questions. The question number 11 is there because 10 questions we have done in the first class. Now the timing of the class is 7 p.m. The timing of the class is 7 p.m. daily basis, and you can connect live also on this YouTube channel for the class. C. Fill in the blanks is the behavioral trait in adolescence, यानी कि कौन सा है जो किशोरावस्था के व्यवहारात्मक अभिलक्षण में शामिल है। फर्स्ट इज फ्रस्ट्रेशन, दूसरा मल एडजस्टमेंट, तीसरा एग्रेशन, चौथा स्ट्रगल विद देयर identity. So obviously this answer is right. The fourth answer would be there. Why? Because as we know that the adolescence age is known for identity creation. The child face yeah, you can say the child creates his or her own social identity in that particular stage of age, right? Because this is a transition age. And there is a theory also based on identity, that theory has been given by Messiah has given the theory of identity. And four type of identity situations she recognizes, right? Identity diffusion is there, identity moratorium is there, identity achievement is there. So in this way Messiah has described it. Erickson's theory of psychosocial development also describes the what like identity confusion stage. The adolescence age is described in what in Erickson's theory also as the stage where the child creates his or her own identity. So obviously the answer would be Fourth, struggle with their identity. They need to create their own social recognition. They need to adopt their own social role. Now, next question. And the next question is question number 12. Question number 12 says that what is pedagogy? Again, pedagogy is being asked that what is pedagogy? Options are it is a broad range of teaching methodology. Yes, including assessment and instruction. This is the right answer because type of learning activity, this is already the part of that, right? Because broad range of teaching methodology. Learning activity is the part of pedagogy. So obviously it will cover under the first option. Group of teaching learning materials, TLMs. TLMs will also be part of this. Lesson plan execution, how to execute your lesson plan will also be part of pedagogy. So the broadest definition is the option number 1, right? And this is the correct answer. This is the correct answer, right? So pedagogy is what? Pedagogy is the broad range of teaching methodology including assessment and instructions, right? Next question. We'll move to the next question. Next question is question number 13, right? And let's see what is question number 13 says. Instructions in mother tongue. Instructions in mother tongue at primary stage of education deals under which article of Constitution of India? Yes. So this is the very basic question, and the question is based on the Constitution of India that the child at primary stage is authorized, or you can say the child has a right to get the primary education in his or her own mother tongue, and this is in which article in the constitution it is given. This is the question. The question is of static nature. You'll have to answer it simple and uh, smoothly, obviously, right? What would be the answer? The answer would be article 350A. The answer is 350A. There is nothing, no concept is required to answer this question. This is a basic factual question. So remember it, every child, whether a boy child or a girl child, is authorized, has a right to be given what? Primary education in mother tongue. And this provision is given in Indian Constitution, Article 350A, that is 350A. This is very factual question, needs no application of mind, just memorization, recalling or recognition. And here it is recognition, not recalling, because options are given already. Now, come to the next question. The next question is question number 14. And the question number 14 suggests that learning space in school means, right? What is the learning space in a school? Options are there. First option says that well ventilated classroom. The physical infrastructure is required, but only physical infrastructure and good physical infrastructure is the learning space? No, because learning space where the mind is ready to learn. Learning space is that classroom where the child is very much, you can say, curious to know, very much participative in learning process, where the child is fearless in asking questions. So see the other option, well set classroom with non-threatening environment. Yes, non-threatening environment where the child is fearless. There is no pressure on the child to not to speak, to not to give answer, to not to ask question. No, that is not the learning space. Learning space where there is a classroom environment which is fearless, which is non-threatening, where the child curiously can know, curiously can ask, curiously can interact, curiously can what? Do activities to construct his or her own knowledge. This is the answer. ICT tools in classroom obviously important, but not that important as the option number 2. Comfortable desk and ventilated room. This is physical infrastructure only, but this is something qualitative. This is something what? Qualitative. If this is there, you can learn at your home also. If this is there, you can learn in any condition, right? Now next question. So option number 2 is the right answer. Well set classroom with non-threatening environment. What we are doing again, the questions is being asked by the student. We are solving the previous year questions asked in pedagogy section, which is known now as perspective on education and leadership. And these questions were asked in 2023, the last year, recent vacancy, right? We are doing that. Why? Because new vacancies are about to come, and we have just started a batch on our application, CGS coaching app. So here we will practice the question, there we will study in detail. So if you want to connect with me in detail for all the subjects, full course of PRT, TGT and PGT with English literature subject, Hindi literature subject, commerce subject, or only common paper, you can go and enroll in the batches, right? Okay, come. Next question. Next question is what? Question number 15. This is what? This is question number 15. Maturation with reference to child growth is. Yes, maturation with child's growth. Growth means what? Physical development. Growth means physical development, like increase in height, like increase in weight, stabilization of bones, increase in hair, increase in nails, in like strengthening of the muscles. This is all physical development, and it is called growth, and this is the result of maturation, right? Feelings, physical, psychological and adaptive changes in child's growth, interest, emotion. Obviously the answer would be where the physical is involved. So physical changes is the key important factor in this growth perspective, which is caused due to biological maturation. So answer number 2 would be the most correct answer. Now come and switch to the next question. That will be question number 16. Now let's see what is being asked. Which types of relationship enhances learning among teachers and students? Which kind of or which types of relationship enhances learning among teacher and students? Yes. What type of relation do you want? The relation where only teacher is speaking something else, doing something else, right? Conducting the classes in basement with the huge number of students like 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, charging the fees of 1,50,000, 2 lakhs, more than 2 lakhs, and giving the Gyan program on Reels, Instagrams with Mr. Jakir Khan, with Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra, with Mr. Falane, with Mr. Dhimake, right? And being very noble person, like नहीं कुछ तो तजुर्बा होगा, तजुर्बे में मैं माला माल हो जाऊंगा, तजुर्बे में मैं करोड़पति अरबपति खरबपति बन जाऊंगा और तुम तजुर्बे करते रहो जमीनें बेच बेच के बेटा. तो not that, right? Not that. Sorry if somebody is hurt, but it is with the aim to hurt somebody. So I'm not regretting it. Which type of relationship enhances learning among teachers and students? Social relationship, official relationship, no. Emotional relationship, yes. Cordial relationship is just like official relationship. Cordial means smooth relationship. But if the teacher and students are connected emotionally, obviously there will be empathy between teacher and student for each other. There will be self-respect, there will be understanding, and if that is there, obviously the learning will be enhanced, right? So answer would be what? Answer would be option number 3, that is emotional relationship. So being a teacher, do remember that you'll have to have connection with your student emotionally, but as you know that the clap is not with only one hand, tali ek haath se nahi bajti. The student will also have to feel the pain of the teacher, The student should not be like getting everything and then start blaming the teacher, even in the worst condition of the teacher. No, students should also behave properly. If student will behave as a student, the teacher will always be teacher. If student will behave like a customer, the teacher is smarter than them. Okay? So be a good teacher, then you'll deserve the best students. Now come to the next question. Question number 17, and that question is what? The question is, that question is question number 17. What is the question? Diksha program by Ministry of Education is about. Diksha, you know, Diksha is what? Diksha is a website portal and now application also, where in multilinguistic, can say, in multilingual form, all types of contents are being stored, you can say. So Diksha is a digital platform, right, where all types of contents, animated videos, textbooks, and audio podcasts, which will help the learner to learn in a better way, easy way, right? And everybody will have the access to that, the student, the parent, the teacher, the school head. That type of web portal have been designed as per NEP or NPE, as you say, new policy on education, or new educational policy 2020. According to that, Diksha, ठीक, digital knowledge sharing, this is called what? Digital infrastructure, operation blackboard, universalization of primary education, and then free uniform and textbook in primary education. What is the right answer? See, Diksha program by Ministry of Education is about free uniform and textbook in primary education. No, it is not limited to primary education and uniform or dresses or apparel. Digital infrastructure resources, yes, this is the right answer. Okay, this is digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing. Diksha's full form is what? Note it out. Digital infrastructure, digital infrastructure for what? Knowledge sharing, right? Digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing. So answer would be second. Second answer is the most correct answer. Now come to the next question. That will be question number 18. The urgent requirement in schools with respect to learning process as emphasized in NEP 2020 is the urgent requirement. What is the urgent requirement? The urgent requirement in schools with respect to learning process emphasized in NEP 2020, which I have just mentioned, is foundational literacy and numeracy, scientific temper, numerical aptitude, critical thinking. All are there, but this has been focused properly. Answer number 1, foundational literacy and numeracy. And for this, there is a scheme, there is a program which has been launched, that is called NIPUN. That is called what? NIPUN. National Initiative with Proficiency, Digital National Initiative for Proficiency in Reading with Understanding and Numeracy, right? Reading with understanding with numeracy. So NIPUN is there for FLN, and this foundational literacy and numeracy in abbreviated form is called FLN. FLN, right? So answer would be first. Note it out. FLN means foundational literacy and numeracy. This has been emphasized in NEP 2020, in which language and numbers has been focused This is also this can be also seen in 3 R's concept, which means reading, writing, and arithmetic. 3R concept means reading, writing, and arithmetic. Now here it is Nipun. Nipun is a initiative run to implement FLN, and this is what National Initiative for Proficiency in Reading with Understanding and Numeracy. Right. Next question. So answer number one is the right answer. Now come to the 19th number of question. And this question is what? This question is what is the, just a sec. This question is uh, what is informal education? So as we discuss formal and informal and non-formal, informal means which we learn throughout the family, with our family members, with our peer group, with our neighbors, right? So education gained in spiritual center, education given in primary education, education gained through various sources in life, education given in organized setup. No, three is the right answer. As I suggested, the learning which we do with our family members, with our peer group members, means friends and families, you can say neighbors, and other sources of life. Like you are traveling somewhere and you have listened some announcements in railway, at railway station, in airports, and you are learning there also, right? You are interacting with new people at new places, you are learning. You are visiting some places, you are knowing about the nature, you are learning. So this is the right answer. This is the right answer. Answer number 3. Now the last question of today, and that would be what? That would be what is phonology in language development of a child? Phonology, as you know, phone is used for what? Pronunciation or writing? So phonology itself suggests the right answer. What is it? Using grammar, communication, understanding rules, creating sound at speech. Obviously, creating sounds at speech. When you are speaking, how you are creating sounds, right? This is taught in phonology. Clear? And on the basis of this term only, you learn in English as phonemes and homographs. Homographs are certain words which are written similarly but have different meanings, and homophones are the words which are pronounced similarly, right and right, right and right, like this, not similar as this in spelling, but pronunciation is same, sound is same. So this is called phoneme. So phonology means what? Sounds at speech, creating sound at speech. Fourth answer is the correct answer. So this is the last class of today. Connect me, connect with me at 7 p.m. daily for these classes at this YouTube channel CGS Coaching. Do share this video if you like it. Comment also, and let me know from where you are watching these classes. We have started the English medium batch for full PRT course, TGT and PGT common paper. If you want to prepare for PGT courses or TGT courses with English literature or Hindi literature or commerce in PGT especially, you have the option that too. But the batch is not started for the subject there. Common paper has been started and PRT full course has been started. You can connect with me live on app CGS Coaching and on YouTube at 7 p.m. daily for this series of questions. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye. Be happy. Keep others happy. Thanks a lot.